Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new, then thanks very much for joining me. This week we're going to be doing what I am calling a small haul because it's some things I've bought and there's not very many of them, but I really think that you're going to enjoy them and I'm wearing quite a few of them today. The first thing that I'm going to talk about are lashes. Now, you know me, I like a big lash and I'm always going on and on about pound lashes, and I went a bit crazy this week and ordered 7 pairs of pound lashes. The ones I'm wearing at the moment, these rather gorgeous, big, exciting, fluffy ones, are called Girl Boss. And the other ones that I bought, I've got Angelic, which are sort of, what's the word? They start small and they end big. I've got Mean Curls, which are very curly and very fluffy, and they're going to be very exciting. I've got Sassy, which are sort of also, they start small and end big, so those are going to be good for me. I've got Kiss and Tell, which I'm not really sure about because they are a lot more unevenly spaced than I normally choose. I've got Iconic, see what they did there, which again, they start small and end big, but they're sort of very, very, very regular. And I've got these gorgeous ones called Chic, and I think these might be my favourites out of the whole lot, apart from these Girl Boss ones. And to fix them, I thought I'd try their Super Fix, which is non-latex, 100% latex free, waterproof. You have to snip the bit off inside, I discovered. And you can imagine like this, and then snipped it off and whoosh, out it all came all over the bin, but let's not dwell on that. So yeah, pound lashes, you can find them pound lashes, just Google them, and a lot of these were in fact less than £1, and I don't know how they do it for the money, to be fair. Highly recommend. As I say, I'm wearing the Girl Boss ones at the moment with the new glue. All seems well. We haven't got any winter storms on the seafront at the moment. In fact, it's a bit scorchio out there, so I can't really test their staying power, but there we go. I also this week sent off for a few things from Makeup Revolution. And the first thing I sent off for was some perfume, because I saw it advertised and I thought, well, you can't really go wrong if it's vegan, PETA approved, and that's my type of perfume. So I got this, here it is, it's called Love Eau de Toilette. And I did have a piece of paper with what was in it written down on it. It's mandarin, peony, osmanthus, rose and pink pepper. And it's a sort of, it's not really florally, even though it's got rose in it. It's the mandarin that you get the main sense of it. And it's very summery. It's not my usual sort of thing. Normally I'd go for something much sweeter and much heavier, but I thought I'd give this a go, and as you can see, it's not a small bottle. It's how much is in there? Some amount, 3.38 fluid ounces or 100 mils, and I think it's going to look very nice sitting in with my other perfumes. I also got, which I am wearing as well, this. Now this is a Makeup Revolution blush called Viral Purple, and I've just dusted it over the top of my powder and over the top of something else that I'll show you in a moment, and it is lovely. It's just such a gorgeous colour. I mean, look at that. I shall put some on my finger and show you. There, look at that, lovely. Yeah, so I've been looking for dark purple blushes, and I know that there is some brand that Teresa was talking about on her channel a while ago, and I think they were quite expensive and possibly from America, hence me not getting any. But also in the same order, I went to the Makeup Obsession page of Revolution Beauty and I bought this lovely liquid purple blush, and it's called Purple Dusk. It says buildable sheer blush, and I'm wearing it underneath. I put it on top of my foundation before I powdered, and I mean it is quite liquidy, so you have to be careful. And I would say if you are going for these, err on the side of caution, because it does say buildable, but that means you have to start with not very much, and I put it on a brush and then dabbed it on my tea towel and then put it on, and then thought, oh my god, that's way too much. But then obviously I powdered down and then I put this on the top. So it depends what you go for, really. I mean, I don't know why this is reminding me of Steve Strange for some reason, but you may not agree. The other thing that I am also wearing at the moment, and which is also Makeup Obsession, is this rather marvellous highlighter called Mega Moon, and it's purple, of course. It's a lovely purple highlighter, nice packaging, super inexpensive, and there it is. And as you can see, it's a nice shiny, very very shiny purple highlighter. My hands are quite brown at the moment, so it's difficult to show this, but there we go. Yeah, well, maybe, I mean, you can probably see it on my face. And the last thing that I bought, which is also Makeup Obsession, I was really quite intrigued by this. It's called a Pigment Boost Fix, and it's made specifically to boost your pigments. So when you put it on your makeup after you've done it, it will hold it, obviously, but it's made for fixing pigments with your brush. So it says it can be used to intensify the colour of eyeshadows and highlighters by spraying onto your brush before mixing with pigments. So what I did today was I used it with the highlighter, as you can possibly see, and I also used it with my Mermaid's pigment, which is like a very pale glittery pigment, over the top of a blue eyeshadow right at the front of my cut crease here, and I think it worked very well. I've also used it to set my face, so I may have to go and walk about in the, well, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's supposed to be about 30 degrees out there at the moment, so I may have to go and walk about in it and test the fixing spray and see if it is A, boosting my pigment, and B, stopping my face sliding down. Again, you get 100 mils in here, and I mean, it doesn't really smell of anything, and it's got quite a nice fine mist. There we go. It smells of something, couldn't tell you what though, but so there's that. And I think that was quite a nice little small haul. And then the last thing I've got to show you is this rather gorgeous Lime Crime liquid lipstick, which I am also wearing in the shade Raven. And I bought this from one of Make Me Up Mrs. Sausages or Patreons, because I am also a Patreon, one of her sausage family, and we have like online swaps and sales and things like that. And I bought this from one of the lovely girls there. So hi Zoe, if you're watching, thanks very much for this. It got caught up in the post and took about 100 years to get to me, but it got here in the end, for which I am extremely grateful. And I think it's a gorgeous colour. As you see, completely kiss proof. And you know I have to have kiss proof lipstick, because I never know when Mr. Jane is going to creep up and kiss me at any time during the day without warning. Anywho, that is the end of my small haul. The look today I have done with one palette and the Mermaid's Pigment by Peaches and Cream that I mentioned earlier, and that palette is the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti by Be Perfect Cosmetics. I nearly said BH then, by Be Perfect Cosmetics. It's sitting on the bed there teasing me. One of my favourite palettes of all time, which I have to admit I haven't really got out and played with recently, because the colours in it are so gorgeous that I don't really want them to run out. There's one in particular, where is it? Here it is, called Blackberry. And as you can see, I've hit pan there because it is just the most beautiful purple ever in the history of purple. So if you haven't got yourself one of these, highly recommend. I can't remember how much they are actually, but they're put together by Be Perfect and a lovely makeup artist called Stacey Marie, and yeah, Missa made me buy this as well. I will just now say thank you very much for watching. A short and sweet one today, and I hope that fits in with your plans. Do please make sure to keep commenting and letting me know how you're all getting on and what you're up to and what you're doing and what your pets are doing, and if they're watching with you or if they're out doing other interesting things. I really appreciate every single person who comments, and the other people I appreciate are the people who've been buying me Ko-fis on my Ko-fi page recently. So those people know who they are, and thank you very much to them. And if you'd like to join them, the link to my Ko-fi is in the description. So stay safe everybody. If it is very, very hot where you are, then obviously keep hydrated, lots of sunscreen, try not to overdo it. And if it's not very, very hot where you are, we're all very jealous. Take care everybody. Please do stay safe, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. And before I go, I haven't forgotten, I will remind you to stay strange. Bye for now, everybody.